afternoon, boys and girls. Isn't it a beautiful day? Today's a Tuesday, and glad to be here because I was so sick the end of last week and over the weekend. Woke up sicker than a dog Thursday. I missed Thursday and Friday, and I never miss work. And spent most of that time in bed. I did go to the doctor on Friday, and I got some magic pills, and I feel so much better. But anyway, it's a Tuesday afternoon, and I'm headed back toward my high school. Hope your weekend was good. Mine was not too bad. Once the medicine started kicking in, by Sunday I felt pretty good. Yesterday and today I feel excellent. Today I'm completely symptom free, which is good. So y'all can leave in the comment section what kind of disease you think I had. And no, it's not the flu. You can't get over the flu in a weekend. But anyway, let me see, we got exactly 3,600 miles on this now. And something weird did happen this morning. I mean, I have had no issues whatsoever. But the temperature gauge decided it didn't want to work. And for the longest time, even well beyond when the heat started working, it was still sitting down on below 140, which is basically zero on this bus. There's a little pin that the needle rests on, and it was all the way down, as cold as it can go. And then all of a sudden it started working, and it's been fine ever since. So I guess it was too early in the morning and wasn't ready to work, I guess. But so far the rest of the day it's been just fine. Yeah, we are currently on Dixie Highway 31W, northbound, headed toward town. I don't know what it was about yesterday, but Mondays are usually real good days for the elementary kids. They're usually pretty calm because they're still kind of wiped out from the weekend. You know, they're not quite there. Man, it was like a Thursday afternoon, maybe a little worse. I don't know if it's the super moon or whatever. I kind of sort of believe in that. The full moon thing, which is tomorrow, I think, or tonight. Whatever. It's really close. But they were screaming and throwing a fit and angry at each other. And I mean, as soon as I left school, they're screaming at each other. And there are disagreements this morning. It's usually really quiet in the mornings. This morning they're fussing. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to move some people around, I think. But as you can see, they're doing construction over here. They're on the Dixie Highway Beautification Project, and they've shifted the lanes I'm in over to the left. So I'm currently, the left side of the bus, I'm driving on the median. And the right side of the bus, I'm driving on what used to be the left-hand lane. And they came through the milling machine, they milled the center medians down so that you can drive on them. And I tell you what, man, that freaked out some drivers. Instead of looking at the lines that they painted on the road, showing you where your lanes were, they're freaking out. They're trying to drive in this little strip instead of driving, you know, with your wheels up on what used to be the islands. Tripping, I mean, you had people driving right down the center on top of the dotted line. But things are better. People are more accustomed to seeing it now. It's going to be a fairly decent day today. It's supposed to get all the way up to 38. And tomorrow in the 50s, but super windy. So it won't really matter. 50 in the wind feels like 30 and no wind. was able to get the motorized bike out Sunday afternoon and took it for a ride around the neighborhood. I think the more I ride it, the better it runs. I think the engine pretty much should be about broken in. You know, they on the forums they talk about burning 2 or 3 tankfuls through it. It doesn't take that long for an engine to break in. Although you should take it easy, you know, for the first few trips you take on it. Make the first couple trips very short. Let it cool all the way down. But anyway, there's as many theories on break-in as there are motorized vehicles. Okay. The bus seems to have limbered up some too, now that it's got some miles on it. Either that or I'm just getting used to it. But it does feel like it accelerates a little faster. Feels like it's a little lighter on its feet. But man, after the junkyard collection I've been driving, I'll take it. I'll let this guy over. Use your mirror. I'm not using his mirror. Oh dear. A broken focus. Hocus pocus, my focus is broken.
Cindy, break 60 or no? I don't care, whatever you think, you know, it's too bad up there. Infinity 1 out of traffic.
I don't know, I'll try to call my commercial, but it looks pretty good.
I'm all the way down to Hooters and it's just fine.
Come on up on Dixie.
Drivers that are going the same direction I'm going are asking how traffic is. Because sometimes the construction
I have no problem with Dixie either. It was awesome.
causes it to back up and people are wanting to know what traffic is like going northbound. I think it was Friday a week ago. Yeah, because I wasn't here last Friday. Man, it was bumper to bumper as far as you could see for 15 minutes. Creep along about walking speed. And then all of a sudden, it opened up and there was no apparent reason why it was backed up. Such is life. But yeah, that project is going to work its way all the way down to the expressway. Both sides are going to rebuilding the intersections, all new curbing and sidewalks. There's going to be crosswalks put in. There's going to be some decorative stuff done. Because all this stuff was built, let me see, the widening occurred, I think, in the late 60s, very early 70s, when it went from 4 lanes to 6. And the area has grown exponentially since then. And this intersection we're sitting at right now claims probably 10 lives a year. This year, I think already there have been 4 or 5 fatalities up here. People trying to cross Dixie and getting hit by cars. And most of the time it's because they're going against the light. It's dark. Good friend of mine's a police officer, and he's worked already this year 2 runs at this intersection where somebody's been hit and killed. Because they go in that speedway there and get coffee or whatever, and want to catch a bus on the opposite side, and they'll just try and walk right across. They won't even use the light. Kind of like a for real game of Frogger. Doesn't work too well. One thing I have been doing on this bus to kind of deal with the transmission upshifting so fast like it does is leaving it out, like in situations like this, relatively low speed, 35, 40 miles an hour, leave it in 4th gear, which that way it won't go into overdrive. it doesn't fall in its face quite so bad. It still upshifts into fourth as fast as it can, but at least it stops there. And that way it gives you a little bit of RPM range to work with when you're in traffic. You're able to accelerate. Because when it's in fifth gear, it doesn't want to go anywhere unless you floor it. And I don't see how that's good for gas mileage, constantly having to floor it. Anywho, this is a brief little ride and update. Hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry the videos aren't coming very fast, but been really busy. And if I haven't been busy, I've been sick. So be safe. Have a great day. Like, subscribe. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming around. See ya.